Hello, my name is Tullbery, and 343 just released another preview image for the Memories of Reach update. I didn't expect to be making this video, but I woke up and I saw it, so now I kinda have to. Anyways, this is one of the bigger updates that we've seen so far, and I'm pretty hyped for Infection. Without further ado, let's just go over what we see. Alright, so the first thing we see is in the background of the image, we have 4 Spartans wearing the new Noble Team armors that they're adding. It's a pretty cool picture. It looks like they're on the new map. And further down we have a look at the new map. It's a remix of Torque. It's called Stasis. It kind of looks pretty cool. It's all snowy. The station crashed. And we also have a picture for Infection, which we all knew was coming. Alright, so we have a lot to look at in these first few lines. Okay, the first one we can clearly see is the Brute Plasma Rifle. Again, we saw that one in the Warzone Firefight trailer, so I don't think it's a big surprise to anyone. And then we also have a mythic blurred out weapon, and from what I've seen, people usually think that is the machine gun that George has in Halo Reach. I think that's a fair enough guess. You know, it could be a variant of the chain gun turret. And then we have a legendary card that is completely blacked out. We are not going to find that out until they release the full sheet. But I am hoping personally that it's the Falcon, because there's no UNSC flying vehicle. There hasn't been since Halo Reach, and Falcon or Hornet, just give us one. And then of course you have the 2 emblems for Emil and George. They're both legendary. Alright, so further down we have a look at all the new weapon skins being added. There are quite a lot. If you remember, these were all available in the pack that you had to buy with 80,000 rec points, or you could just spend $10. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of weapon skins because there's only a few that I actually like, but then the rest of them kind of just fill up your rec collection, make it harder to get other recs. But yeah, I mean, there are definitely some cool ones in here. I like the shark tooth one. That one's pretty cool. I use that on my pistol. And then lastly there we just have a new visor. It's called Royal. I don't know, it looks pink with a purple tint to it. I guess that's kind of cool. Lastly, we get a look at the new armors that they're adding. Of course, they're the new Noble Team armors. They blurred out the first 3, but you can see Emil's. It's called Wraith, so they are changing the names of the armors. They're not going to stick with the names they had from Halo Reach. And then we can see what it looks like a new assassination. I might be wrong on that. And then there's a new stance. It's called Brutalist. You're holding the Brute Plasma Rifle, hence the name Brutalist. Yeah, and then it looks like there's another legendary stance. I'm not really sure if that's a stance. I could be wrong again, but it looks like a stance. It's a legendary. It's probably going to be cool. Alright, and then there's some more emblems. We have the Auntie-Dot emblem, which is again from Halo Reach. She was the AI. And we have a drone emblem and the number 10, because we were all missing the number 10. The game wasn't complete until you had that emblem. And also there are new variants for loadout weapons in Warzone. There's this new attachment. Looks kind of cool. I have no idea what it is. I'm not going to try to guess, but yeah, there you go for those. So in this community update that released this image, they also had a lot of stuff about Infection, and they released the new medals for Infection, so you can see them here. They have new Killing Spree medals and new multi-kill medals, my favorite of which is the Lord of the Flies, which is the 6-skill medal. There's a lot of new medals that we haven't seen before. I'm pretty excited. This looks really, really good, and looks like a big step up from Halo 4. Also in this community update, they talked about the new rec balancing that they're going to be implementing into Warzone. Basically, they said that some power weapons were underperforming, so they kind of gave a bunch of weapons sort of a buff to make them a bit better and more effective. It was a pretty long article, so I didn't read it all, but I checked out a few of the changes they made, and they look pretty good. I'll put the link to the community update in the description for you guys if you want to read it. Alright, so the last thing that I wanted to show you guys was a new teaser they had for Forge. They're going to be adding a bunch of new objects to kind of fit the infected theme. The biggest thing I see here is that there's a dead jackal body, or what looks like a dead jackal body. That might actually be some sort of flood infected jackal. But yeah, you can see we've been asking for dead bodies for a while now. It's kind of a weird thing to ask for, but I guess now we got it. They also have the effect that has sort of like the bugs flying around, or whatever you want to call it, and there's a skull on the ground. And there's also a light on the wall that has the Infection logo on it, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited for and what you think that mystery rec card is. I'm still hoping it's the Falcon, but, you know, if you think it's something else, go ahead and tell me. But yeah, that's about it. I'm excited for this update, and thank you for watching.